Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have K. Michelle getting hit with a bag of money. We got a possible reason for reckless cannon talk. Drake destroying the entire industry single-handedly. Will Smith getting boxed. NBA Youngboy shooting a shot at Boosie's sister. We'll see what Boosie got to say about that. And Kanye West's first rally, you say it ain't so. What did 50 have to say about that? Yes, we got a full plate for you today. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Yo, we notice a lot of folks are checking out 2 and 3 vids at a time. Much love to y'all for that. Just let it play in the background while you're cleaning up. That's it. Just finish cleaning the room before 2 vids are over and you'll be done in no time. Be sure to subscribe so you can say you got in on ground level, because you will be seeing us now or later. Now go on and hit the thumbs up if you like taking a shower. Shout out to 5th Ward, Texas, who always keeps the comment section on fire. Even celebs got burned a time or two. Much love to C Co-op and ET hitting us with the positive vibes. We appreciate you, fam. And K-Lo the Prince, who told us when we read that Rick Ross verse on yesterday's vid, it came off like it was from August Alsina himself. Now, thanks for voicing your concern, homie. We just felt like Ross was speaking on August's behalf. Besides, as we stated in the comments, there's no way August told us his dirty little secret and left Ross in the dark. But I could be wrong, but I haven't been wrong a day in my life. And don't start with the Roger Troutman, y'all. Now, first on deck is K. Michelle getting hit in the melon with a bag of money. And this is from Moneybagg Yo, who felt the need to respond to the subtle shade that was cast over his bag of gold when she highlighted her displeasure with Moneybagg buying a Lambo for his girlfriend Ari. Now, Moneybagg's response to K. Michelle, who was quote-unquote unaware that she was on Instagram Live. Now, this is what she said. Take a listen.
With Moneybagg and tell him about his $100,000 that they finna show in his bank account today at 7 o'clock while he trying to be picky about some records when I did shit with Chris Brown and everything, and I turned your ass down for some pussy, and you right here with $100,000.
It's so crazy. I'm so tired of these mad jet just popping up out the woodwork like I don't even know you. Never talked to you, never DM'd you, never texted you, never received a call from you, never picked up a call. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Keep it real with yourself first. Like, first keep it real with yourself. You know what's going on, man. You know I never said nothing to you, man. Quit playing with me, man. Then you talking about a feature, man. I don't give a who you name dropping. I don't give a who you ever done a song with. If I told somebody reached out and said something to me, and I said a price to them or something, that's what it is. How you gonna knock me and get mad? Then you gonna throw somebody in there talking about some car situation, man. Quit playing. You hoes just mad, man.
I love it when folks say, quit playing with me, quit playing with me. Now, if that weren't bad enough, Ari Fletcher followed up Moneybagg's statement with a video of her own, calling folks miserable, jealous, and old. Now, youngins always coming for the age. Like, they ain't coming around this way. Like, there's not a spot reserved for them on this street. Old AF Street. Now, my statement is always the same. You definitely coming this way. The question is, will you look this good when you get here? Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing. But anyway, take a listen for what Ari Fletcher had to say to K. Michelle.
Right here, all you old, mad, miserable. You cannot rent a customized car, 1. 2, my car is in my name, Ariana Fletcher. Don't play with me. Mario got these so mad. So mad.
Stop playing with them, K. They barely know you. A few days ago, we posted some concerning statements that Nick Cannon said that had us a bit concerned. No, not the racist statements. People talk like that all the time. I'm talking about the leave this earth talk and you could keep this planet talk. Now, many people on social media, including Celeb Source, saw those words and thought they were a bit suicidal, to say the least. Like spiraling downward depressive thought process kind of talk, okay? Now, some folks thought, oh no, he's not talking suicidal talk, but we took Psych 101, man. We know suicide talk when we hear it. Whenever people start talking that pull away from earth and pull away from the world type talk, that's a social worker referral, homie. We ain't new to this. Get him to the social worker. You can't be talking like that in class, bruh. Well, apparently, Nick Cannon appears to be mourning the loss of a close friend who died by suicide. And the person's name was Ryan Bowers, a white guy and close friend of Nick, who, now I know what you're thinking. You're like, what does being a white guy have anything to do with it? Now, I just wanted to mention that he doesn't have as much melanin as Nick. Sheesh. Anyway, Ryan Bowers had what seemed like an emotional breakdown of sorts and threatened to slice his own jugular, right? A family member called the police to de-escalate the situation. The San Diego police came onto the scene and didn't tase the man. They popped him, okay? Now, way to fix the situation, officer. Anyway, he survived the shooting. After months in a coma and many suicide attempts, Ryan Bowers recently commits suicide, and Nick Cannon is devastated and mourning the loss of his friend. Now, he stated the following, quote, "Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, 2020 is definitely the most effed up year I've ever witnessed." Yeah, it's pretty bad, After waking up and barely rising from my own dark contemplation of continuing my physical existence on this planet, this powerful warrior, referring to Ryan Bowers, actually had the balls to do it. Nick, let me stop you right there, big homie. Let me stop you right there. Now, true enough, you're in mourning. So I say this with all due respect, okay? What your boy did not take balls nor courage. I'm sorry, all right? Mad folks out here are struggling, broke, hurting, trying to make sense out of situations where nothing makes sense, dealing with pandemics, racism, dealing with police whose job it is to protect and serve, but they often punish and abuse out of fear. Folks are living check to check and hope to get the kids food for the week. These are the people with the balls, Nick, knowing that tomorrow is as real as today, and they have not prematurely checked out. I get it that you're mourning, but when folks do themselves dirty, like your boy did, in my opinion, it's selfish and leaves folks behind with unanswered questions, picking up the pieces. Now, some folks might hate what I said, right? But it's real, and fortunately for them, there are other podcasts that'll tickle their little ears with lies and corrupt viewpoints. Anyway, he could see, because I love the people and don't want anyone hurting to think that viewpoint is what's hot, because it ain't. But I digress. Nick continues on. He says, "I've said it once and I'll say it again. This was the strongest dude I ever met." Before ending his comment by saying, "I can't help but think if I wasn't so engulfed in my own BS, I could have been there for you when you finally took your life after several attempts. F this place, hashtag can't win, hashtag for losing." Several attempts. Let me move on to the next story. Record exec Steve Stout and Russ had a discussion about Drake destroying the music industry if he so chose to go independent. And we know Russ is always pushing for folks to go indie. He says, quote, "I said this before. Drake is about to come out in the next 6 months. Drake is about to get the biggest bag in the history of the music business by far. Both A and B, they don't want that to happen, because the day that happens, they might as well close the business down." Now, Russ goes on to say, it'll F the whole ish up. Stout continues on and says, "If Drake goes independent, the music business is over. If Drake goes independent, the music business is done." Now, leave it to Russ to do the math when he states, quote, "Drake uploads God's Plan on digital distributors, so whatever money it is, less than $10, right? Fine. Pay for the beat, 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, whatever the F it is. And to get it mixed, 4 racks. So you're all 50K tops. That song, you owning it forever and getting paid weekly on it. You're making $1 million a week off that song. It's different. If Drake goes indie, this whole industry gets turned upside down. That's why I'm independent, putting out music independently. I'ma F this whole industry up." Close quote. Does Drake have that kind of power to F up the industry single-handedly? Y'all definitely have to let us know in the comments below. Now, as if 2020 did not provide us with enough foolishness foolishness as is. Will Smith has provided us with his perspective on 2020. Take a look.
Oh, yeah. Hey, here, just toss it, Jazz.
No, man, get out of here. We got people for this.
Jazz, I'm a team player. I'm part of the team. Just toss it.
No, please, no. We hired people for this.
Jazz, toss it. Come on. I can help. Just toss it.
Okay.
Forget it.
It always warms my heart to see someone going through something horrible and they stop long enough to selflessly give me a chuckle. Will, thanks for sharing your lows with us, homie. Then chuckling about it. Much love and peace. Now, Lil Boosie throws us for a loop and responds to the idea of NBA Youngboy pushing up on his sister and makes all of us simultaneously uncomfortable with his response to the idea of NBA Youngboy talking to his little sister. Now, after they were caught flirting with each other,
The phone call. Ooh, last time I was asleep.
What you doing up?
What up?
What you doing up?
Nothing, chilling in the kitchen, smoking hookah, drinking.
Why you not with me?
I don't know.
Why you do that? You don't want me, you gotta just say that, bro.
I would have said it if I didn't.
Acting like you scared
Why
to
you
see.
always gotta? Why?
now, after they were caught flirting with each other, Lil Boosie was asked what he thought about the situation, and this is what he said.
Matter of fact, let me subscribe. Thank you. What you gotta say about YB flirting with your sister? I don't give a f. I don't jump in front of gotta let. How are you feeling today?
Makes me want to throw up. And finally, Kanye West has his first presidential campaign rally in South Carolina, which I'm confused about because I could have sworn the man dropped out of the race. But perhaps that's what a Kanye West presidency would be. He's out and then he's in. He's laughing and then he's crying. and you know who I blame for it all? Kim. Obama said all the great things that he's done throughout his presidency can be attributed to his wife, Michelle. Kim sees the man out here tripping. Pull his behind to the side and tell him, yo, sit your behind down. You got us all looking crazy out here. Unless, of course, he's too far gone. But he can't possibly be too far gone, right? Well, Harriet Tubman seems to think he's a bit too far gone. When the artist at his rally, I hate the word rally, it makes me think of the word redneck. Forget it. Kanye West said the following at his rally, quote, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had... Matter of fact, why don't you listen in to what the man had to say?
Stephen moved when Harriet Tubman... Well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
Now, 50 Cent responded by saying, what the F did he just say? This is all Jay-Z's fault. Kanye's first rally, LOL, close quote. Celeb thinks it's Kim's fault. 50 thinks it's Jay-Z's fault. I gotta ask Source whose fault they think it is. In fact, whose fault do you think it really is? Who do we blame for Kanye right now? Do we blame Kim? Do we blame Jay-Z? Do we blame Fame? Taylor Swift? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to, and this just in. Guess who has a baby coming to the dollhouse? Yes, you guessed it. But we knew this since Trolls dropped, didn't we? Yo, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.